my opinion, the other half of the revolution, the other half of women's liberation movement is the boys in my country and in yours wearing their hair long, and those boys who are wearing their hair long are saying no to the masculine mystique. They are saying no to that brutal, sadistic, tight-lipped, crew-cut, Prussian, big muscle, Ernest Hemingway, kill bears when there are no bears to kill, and napalm all the children in Vietnam and Cambodia to prove that I'm a man, and be dominant and superior to everyone concerned, and never show any softness. Well, these boys that are wearing their hair long are saying, no, I don't have to be all that crew-cut and tight-lipped. I don't have to be dominant and superior to anyone. I don't have to have big muscles because there aren't any bears to kill. I don't have to, kill anybody to prove anything. I can be tender, and I can be sensitive, and I can be compassionate, and I can admit sometimes that I'm afraid, and I can even cry. And I am a man, and I am my own man. And that man who is strong enough to be gentle, that is a new man, and he is the other half of this revolution, and he will live longer. I mean, he won't die 10 years younger than women, as American men have been doing lately. And he will also, that man that's strong enough to be gentle, I think, really welcomes his liberation and the end of his loneliness and the end of this sea of hostility that has been, preventing love in this country, and that has been dehumanizing sex and making such loneliness and such alienation, frustration for everyone. And he will welcome a woman who can come out from behind that simpering, mask of ruffles that hides so much rage and impotent rage and unnecessary covert manipulativeness, and welcome the woman that can come out of that mask of ruffles and rage and be a person and be a joyous woman because she really feels like she's somebody. And then you see we'll both be able to make love, not war. And in the highest sense, I mean, not only between man and woman, I mean, the war between the sexes could become an Armageddon if we don't get on with our revolution. But if we do get on with it and we restructure society to make equality really possible, then I think the war between the sexes will end, and for the first time we will have possible true human sexual liberation, and we will have possible true love, and real love, real friendship, real knowing of man and woman. In the biblical sense, to love is to know. And how can you know when each wears these masks that keep us from being ourselves? And then, in the largest sense, in the world sense, we'll be able to make love, not war.
Said 3 American soldiers were wounded. The British plane carrying relief supplies to Biafra is reported missing and is believed to have been shot down.
In baseball, the Yankees overpowered Washington twice to go 2 games over 500.
New Miss America stands 5 feet 7, weighs 125 pounds, and measures 36, 24 and a half, 36. Shortly before 10 Saturday night, police arrested a young woman inside the Atlantic City Convention Hall where the Miss America pageant was being staged. Police said the woman was spraying a foul-smelling vapor about 20 yards from the end of the runway. She was charged as a...
Be no Miss America, won't be America, won't be no Miss America, ain't gonna be Miss America.
Live from Convention Hall in Atlantic City, the 1968 Miss America pageant.
Ain't gonna be Miss America, ain't gonna be Miss America, no Miss America no more.
And in just a few short minutes from now, ladies and gentlemen, we will know the name of our new Miss America.
Yes, sirree, boys, step right up. How much am I offered for this #1 piece of prime American property? She sings in the kitchen, hums at the typewriter, purrs in bed. She walks, she talks, she even wets. And thanks to the research of Tony and Revlon, you can get this standard quality model wherever you go. The perfect model. She doesn't talk back. In fact, she doesn't talk at all unless you want her to. And then she only says what you're programmed her to say. Yes, sir, you can use her to push your product, push your politics, or push your war. She's the girl back home every man is fighting. fighting for.
People who say this kind of a demonstration is frivolous are quite wrong. These women have discovered something that's really important to drastic change in this country. That group of young men over there have been threatening violence all afternoon. They want chicks they can take out on dates and lay and marry and give them children, cook their dinners, stay at home, keep a house for them. Naturally, when any master sees that he's about to lose his slave, man, he gets uptight.
We're gonna ask all our sisters here to come and join the fight, to come and join the fight, to come and join the fight. We're gonna ask all our sisters here to come and join the fight. Don't be no Miss America no more.
What did she ever do to you?
Well, they are beautiful. That's their problem.
Women was made to be beautiful, honey, and why do women wear falsies?
Ain't she sweet, making profit off her meat? Beauty sells, she's told, so she's out plugging it. Ain't she sweet? Ain't she quaint, with her face all full of paint? After all, how can she face reality? Ain't she quaint? Ain't she fine? On her face there's not a line, just a package all of prize commodity. Ain't she fine?
We run beauty pageants.
We do. We're JC.
Why do you like beauty pageants?
It gives a girl a chance to show what she can do.
Who's backing this thing? Who got it up?
Tony, get the fresh, young now look. The look of today from Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, our royal panel of electors has now looked at our semi-finalists in evening gowns. Let's make them feel at home. There we are. And in just a few short minutes from now, ladies and gentlemen, we will know the name of our new Miss America.
Ain't she cute, walking in her bathing suit, selling products for the corporation? Now ain't she cute?
To our 5 semi-finalists, this waiting is an interval of unnerving, almost unbearable suspense. It's really what all of us are feeling, only magnified many, many times.
Now, let us give one final salute to Miss America of 1968.
You can use her to push your products, push your politics, or push your war. She's the man's best friend as long as he keeps her in her place. And he better, 'cause she might be dangerous. No Miss America no more.
You know, Dad, it's funny.
What's funny?
Well, whenever we cook inside, Mom always does the cooking. But whenever we cook outside, you always do it. How come?
Well, it's sort of traditional, I guess. You know, they say a woman's place is in the home, and I suppose as long as she's in the home, she might as well be in the kitchen.
Oh,